So recently I've been seeing videos on TikTok of songs like Here Comes the Sun, which is in a major key, and then putting it in a minor key. And it's fascinating how it works and how it changes the mood of the song. And I've been thinking for a while, I want to make a video on why that works, but more importantly, how is it being done? So to understand this, we have to understand what a scale is. A scale is made up of 7 notes most of the time, and we'll go through the modes of the major scale in this video just to keep it nice and easy. But those 7 notes all serve a purpose, and they all go from the numbers of 1 to 7. If we have a major scale, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? If we have, say, Dorian has a flat 3 and a flat 7. Now I'm going to pick up the guitar now and kind of show you what I mean. So if we were playing in C Ionian, which is a major scale, we would have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now, to get any of the other modes, we would have to alter some of the notes within that scale, meaning if we wanted C Dorian, we would have a flat 3, meaning we moved that note down 1 note, and also with the 7th, that would also go down. So it would sound like this. Now, that also changes the chords of what we're going to play. We can't have minor and major thirds clashing within chords and melody. I'll explain what we mean. So if we were in C major, sounds lovely. It's a major scale, just in chords. So we take every other note. So 1, 3, 5, so on and so on. If we started to do that in C minor, meaning C Dorian for me, all of a sudden we've got a completely different vibe. Now let's put this into a context of a song we all know and love. I'm going to play it how it should be played first. You'll hear some chords underneath, and then we'll move on to some other modes. So we know the sound, it's there, it's literally just a 1, 4 and 5, but the melody jumps around several notes within the scale. Now if we change the mode of that, that will also affect the chords that we're playing. So let's try playing it in Aeolian. So it sounds a little bit weird, right? We've got this melody that we know and we've heard for years and years of our life, and now all of a sudden it's been changed and put in a different context. It's really easy to do if you know your theory, or if you know the major scale for that fact. All you got to do is find out which note is which. So say in Happy Birthday, the first note we play in the melody is a G. Now usually that goes up to an A, so da 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 da. When we work in Aeolian, that note has to be flat because it's the 5th going to the 6th, and the 6th isn't a natural 6 anymore. It's got to be pulled down, so it's a flat 6. So instead of going G to A, we have to pull that down to A flat, which is why all of a sudden, straight from the get-go, you get that da 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 da, and you just follow suit throughout. It's quite an easy concept to sort of grasp. Let's try one more. Let's try something a little bit more simple. Maybe something like Lydian. It all sounded normal up until that one chord, right? That chord came from Lydian. So Lydian has all the normal notes apart from one. That one note is the sharp 4. In a chord context, we call it the sharp 11. And what that means is that over that person's name that you're singing, that chord has to change. But only one note in that chord changes, which just so happens to be the root. So instead of playing F, A, C, which would be a major chord, we're playing F sharp, A and C. That creates a diminished chord, and that's why it sounds a little bit bittersweet and it sounds like it's really pulling somewhere else, especially added with that last note in the melody. So to wrap this up, it's not that complicated to make a major song minor or a minor song major. But I think it isn't as simple as just going, right, that's got to be minor, or right, that's got to be major. You can do this throughout modes. And we haven't spoken about nearly as many modes as there are. You know, you've got Lydian dominant, you've got stuff like harmonic minor, melodic minor, altered scale stuff, superlocrian, you know. The possibilities are endless. And if you want to see a certain song or something put into a mode, just ask. I'll see if I can find the time to make the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. It does help. I hate people who say that, but I've understood the grind now. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks, guys. Peace.